Hi, my name's Kyle Johnson. I'm a senior here at the University of Mount Union. I'm an accounting major and a business administration minor. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the gender wage gap in the accounting field. I know that most of you already know what the gender wage gap is, but if you don't, it's basically when one gender is paid more than the other, no matter if they have the same kind of position or job. Throughout this presentation, I'm going to inform you about how women are being paid less than men in the accounting field. I will also show you reasons why people think that this is an okay thing to do just because it's the norm. Lastly, I will propose a solution to the gender wage gap problem and show you the potential influences of the solution. The IMA has been tracking the gender gap in accounting salaries since the salary survey began in 1989. To see if the gender wage gap really did exist. According to the IMA's annual survey, the salary from the ages of 20 to 29 years old was 86% in the accounting field. This means that on average, women were paid less, about 14% less than men going into the accounting workforce. So basically, if a man was paid $50,000 in that year, a woman of equivalency was paid $43,000. Historically, the salary gap has been the smallest in younger age categories and widens with increasing age. For example, according to IMA's accounting salary survey, that women's ages 50 through 59 are making roughly 77% less than their male counterparts. According to Catalyst.org, women are earning more than half of all the college degrees in accounting. They are earning 52.1% of bachelor's degrees, 52.7% of master's degrees, and 44.4% of PhDs. Also, 63% of all accountants and auditors in the U.S. are women. According to one of the AICPA's surveys, women are 47% of all the professional staff at CPA firms, but only make up 22% of the principals and partners within that firm. So as you can tell from the last statistic, men have women beat when it comes to obtaining management positions in accounting. Lower level management, men are making about 3% more than women. In middle management, they're making about 11% more. In senior management, they make about 18% more in their annual salary. And lastly, when it comes to top level management, the median salary for women is approximately 77% of that for that of a man. So as you can tell, the wage gap steadily increases as management level becomes higher. According to the Business Insider, there are only about 10 industries where women make more money than men. Some of these industries would include cleaners of vehicles and equipment, wholesale and retail buyers, social service workers, special education teachers, and counselors. So does anyone notice anything about the similarities of these jobs? I obviously do. Women are looked at as caretakers and nurturers, and they're looked at as being good with children. So obviously the social service workers, the counselors, the teachers, that all makes sense that they would be the ones that would make more money and be better for that job. And then when it comes to women are viewed to like shopping and cleaning, and they're more cleanly than men, so the cleaner of vehicles and equipments makes sense for that part, and same as being a retail or wholesale buyer for a company. I don't think it's fair though that only women make about 10, or they only make more in about 10 industries because of societal expectations of what a woman's supposed to do. This type of belief that women shouldn't make as much money as men derives from a thing called mind-body dualism. According to Ryle, mind-body dualism is a belief in a split between the physical body and a non-material entity we call mind. The mind is seen as superior in many ways to the inferior body. Basically, the mind has always been viewed as a masculine thing, whereas the body is viewed as feminine. Since men are thought to be more intelligent beings and superior to women, men have always been viewed as breadwinners and providers for their family. So they think that they should be paid more because they have to provide for their family. Nowadays, a lot of women are heading into the workforce, and they're trying to provide for their family or just provide for themselves, and they're not being able to because they're obviously not being paid the exact same as men, which is obviously not fair. This view of women just being the pretty one, but can't do as much as men, needs to change sooner rather than later. I have a solution to fix this gender wage problem, but not only in accounting, but in every field of work. The solution I came up with would be for men to take a pay cut in order for women to make an equal amount of pay in the accounting field. I know that men would not be willing to do this, so I would try to offer some incentives as more vacation time for them, also as they can have paternal leave, as paternity leave, as mothers have maternity leave. Men will still probably try to fight this, so as I will make it a mandated rule for accounting firms to put into their contracts for employees that they already have to sign, and then for new employees as well will have to sign that they will agree to make the same equal pay as women in the accounting firm. As a male going in the accounting field, I would be okay with this type of contract, as long as it has the right incentives. There has to be some sort of benefit for males getting the pay cut for the system to work. Relating to other fields, businesses would look at the accounting field, and other fields of work would look at the accounting field as an example to implement the same kind of position in their field of work. From the research that I have collected, I have come to the conclusion that what they say about the wage gap is true, especially when it comes to accounting. So I still do not feel just about the way women are treated and paid compared to their male counterparts. I hope that one day solutions similar to mine will be implemented in all types of jobs so that women will be on the same playing field as their male coworkers when it comes to wages. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.